Hello there, welcome to my channel. Victoria here of Bikini. In this tutorial I want to show you how we can make a punch card bra, a bikini top, um, or a bra, or anything that you would call it. I have this punch card and it's number 2B. It has tiny holes of 2, so if you can get it, it's number 2B. Yes, so we are just going to make this bralette. It's for the small size boob, so you can adjust the size according to your bust area. So this is just for, I've done already this is for the left side. We are going to work on the one for the right side. So for this particular one, I've casted on 22 needles. That is a total of 44 needles. Mark you that a punch card gathers and there's a way it is tight, so if you want to make for your particular one, be sure to have a larger more needles. Maybe if you are medium, you'd have to pull out maybe 35, 36, because there's a way it squeezes in. But if it was just a single part, a single color, a single thread without the design, yeah, this would be wide enough for a medium size. But I think this came out so small, so it's for a small size. So be sure first make a swatch and then see how it works on your body. This particular one is for a smaller size, so you can adjust accordingly and see what works for you. Now we are going to start with a picot hem, which we are going to pull out all the needles and then cast on all the needles like on all the needles. I'm not doing a one by one, so depending on how you want to design your bikini, if you're not choosing a picot hem, you can use the scalloped hem, you can use the 1 by 1 rib, 2 by 1 rib. It depends, or you can actually crochet on the edges if you prefer crocheting on the edges. That is, if you know how to crochet. You just knit 1 row in the waist yarn, or just a few rows in the waist yarn, and then put back the work when you're done, and then you cast off and you crochet on the design. So for this particular one, we are just using the picot hem, this one here. So we have our string passing through to tighten around the bust area. Okay, so I'm going to make 6 rows to begin with, and then pick up stitches, transfer to the next, so that we have 1 by 1. So this is basically how the picot hem is done. I've done it on the mermaid top skirt, if you've seen that video of the mermaid skirt. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. If you are new, consider staying by subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Yes, so after transferring, you make sure that you pick up you pull back all the needles to position be such that all your needles are in working position, and then you knit again. That's 6 rows, and then pick up your latch hook and feed back all the needles, the stitches into the needles, so that you fold up your hem. You fold up your hem so that we get started. Now after this, I'm going to change color. You can use any other color of your choice. I had first make a swatch of this card pattern and see how it turned out. I saw that there's the green and yellow, black and white, then the red, and I thought, oh, black and white really turns out so very nice. I think I just decided to go for it and added on the red to brighten it up. Yes, so you being the designer, I have to know which colors suit your body or your client. Okay, so after that I'll knit one row and then remove the red. I'm not going to use it. I'll just pick up my black. I have my black, so I return my row counter to 0, 0, 0, and then let's work on this. It's just tangling itself here on me. Okay, I'm setting now for the punch card pattern. I turn this button here, right here, if you can see it on your machine, this button here, the one which moves the belt, and then also press this one in the middle. I have a tutorial for how to design with a punch card. Feed in the black first and then the white after. So I am set to go. Now I'm working this pattern in tension 7. So this pattern is moving in tension 7. But it depends. You first make a swatch of your work and see what really works for you. So I'm going to first knit 10 rows straight up. So after these 10 rows, I'll be doing some transfers. Now, if you look at this, there is a way the carving in is not similar. This one I was reducing after 4 rows, and here I was reducing after 2 rows. So it's the same thing I'm going to do, because since my work was like this, now this side I'm going to reduce after 4 rows, and this side I'm going to reduce after 2 rows. I hope you can get that. So one side is after 4 rows, another side is after 2 rows, and you do the same for the other, either the right or the left side of your book, whichever way you begin. Now that I've finished my 10 here, I'm going to transfer 2 rows. I'm going to transfer a stitch. I knit 2 rows, transfer. Then when I knit the fourth one, then I'll transfer this side. So after 2 rows, I transfer here. And after the 4th row, I transfer this side, just like that. So you just keep on the reductions until you have 3 needles left in the bed. If you haven't checked out my coffee shop, please go right there. I'm going to leave a link in the description below, so you can help me out hit my target for this year. I'm considering buying a camera equipment for YouTube, so I would really love your support. It would be very helpful if you came through for me. Yes, thank you so very much for watching a Bikini and loving a Bikini. So you're going to continue your reductions until you only have 3 needles remaining on your bed. My needle had misbehaved. I don't know what had happened. So now I have 3 needles remaining. I'm going to remove this back to normal, cut out this white, and then knit 1 row in black. So I also remove the black and I put back my yellow for the string, sorry, my red. So now this is what I'm going to add on, this right here. So what I will do is to just push this button to the tuck position and reduce to tension 4 and then knit up. I'm just adding an eye cord on top of I'm just adding an eye cord onto the bralette. So just knit up to your desired length. I have a tutorial for making this eye cord, so you can just check it out. So in no particular way of getting the length or what, I just didn't measure the first one, I just knitted. So I'm just also going to knit. And that's enough. So just transfer off these stitches. So that is done. Remove back that button. So this is now the other side of the boob. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this edge, the picot hem as well. It's a matter of putting back the stitches. So this is how the bralette is, like this. So I'm going to work on this edge. Just putting back the stitches and then I knit the picot. I've used red and I increased to tension 7. Knit 1 row, push back my rows to 0, 0. Okay, this one has misbehaved. So now I'm just going to pick up stitches like I did in the beginning to make a picot hem, sorry. So now I have my two sides ready. So what I'm going to do, we are going to now work on the front part. So I'll pick up as both stitches from both stitch from both sides and place it at the center. Then feed my stitches to this edge and also to this edge. So I'm just going to feed in these stitches, and then also work. After that, I'll work a picot hem um, to maintain the edging. So our bralette is almost complete. We're just going to add on. I'm just going to looking for my needle. Yeah, so I'm just going to work on these edges, and then what is so far remaining is knitting up a long string. So you can check out my tutorial on how to make an I-cord. I'm going to knit up a long I-cord and join up for the waist, for attaching, closing to the back. around the whole bust area. So right this, I'm just going to sew it up. Just picking up a stitch and bringing it upward to this so that it gives it a good curve. Then go through to the other edge, also pick up a stitch so that it comes from up downwards and closes it up well. So after that, I'm going to just make a knot, a tight one, and then cut this off. So after joining up these edges, I just did that. Then I did the long I-cord for passing through here, and this is how the bralette has turned out to be. So you can make basing on your size. This is a small size. You can do basing on your bust size and share with me. Let me see what you've done. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment, let me know what you think about this video. Share with your friends, fellow knitters, and groups, and see you next time. Bye bye.